It's such a bother.
Quiet, please.
I'm going to the beach this week.
I can't believe he's worth $1 billion. The dinner party was ruined by an argument over politics.
You could also lose money if the stock price falls. Human trafficking is a huge problem all over the world. I don't notice anything strange.
The evening sky was a beautiful shade of orange. She teaches math to high school students.
I have a lot of determination. I must sell my house.
I hope you have a great day. I'm going to the store to buy some beans.
The crowd was large and unruly, so I called for backup. But international system is based on the principle of sovereign states.
I read news online every day.
I wrote a poem about love and friendship. Human trafficking is a huge problem all over the world. I'm not sure if I'm the right person for you. I'm in the room with the tools.
I chewed on my pencil while I thought.
I'm going to the store to buy some milk. I hope you're doing well.
Every day, I try to exercise.
Otherwise, you will never reach your full potential.
I need to bunch these flowers together so they fit in the vase.
I'm going to the house. I'm in the room down the hall.
I shall eat dinner. I'm looking for a pair of comfortable shoes for walking. I'm staying at the hotel. I paint dogs. He armed himself with a gun.
I have a lot of self-belief.
They allow us to bring our own food to the park. I have a toothache. We need to accept the terms and conditions before proceeding. I want to be better at playing the guitar.
I hope you're having a good day.
He was given a fine for parking in a no parking zone. The ground was covered in snow. My husband is a great cook.
And I don't notice anything in particular about this.
The room is empty. I'm going to the library.
I don't know if I want to know what you know.
I am sure you will be able to use the new vocabulary words in your own sentences. I walk to the store.
She works in marketing and develops advertising campaigns.
I shall go home. He goes to the gym on weekdays. I shall meet my friends. I live in a house.
I'm going to watch an English movie.
I ought to pardon the dogs.
Private schools usually have a higher price.
I have a pair of dogs.
But international system is based on the principle of sovereign states.
The river flows to the sea. I make breakfast every morning.
I have completed my homework.
They read books in their spare time. Brown is the color of dirt.
Yes, we have a few suites available.
The cable company is coming to install our new internet connection. I was covered in dust after cleaning the attic. I'm looking for a pair of comfortable shoes for walking. I'm going to the library to get some books for my research. The color of the sky changes throughout the day.
The dog chased the cat around the garden, and I don't notice anything in particular about those.
The different opinions of the group members cause tension.
So I'm going to start working on my project. If you're not careful, you could end up losing more money than you invested. I may be late for our appointment.
The tickets have already been sold out.
I can't believe I'm seeing this. 'Cause I'm bored out of my mind. He likes to cook Italian food for his friends.
He drank a glass of water. I will never blame you for what happened. She went to the beach with her friends. We have a signed agreement for the project. Especially in the summer. It gets very hot here. I was so sick, I couldn't stay awake. You're ugly. He pays his bills online. The bird was soaring above the mountains. After the storm, the sky was clear. The development of the new technology created new job opportunities.
I'm in the room with the sofa. Yes, I would like a cup of coffee, please.
The black cat crossed the street in front of me.
'Cause I'm bored out of my mind.
I will go out if the ground is not wet. The church was built in the 18th century.
The news is on at 6 o'clock. I'm in the room with the toy. I have a lot of kindness. He woke up early to go for a run. And I don't notice anything in particular about the matter at hand. I don't notice anything in particular about the way things are now. I love to listen to music while I study. I'm looking for a room with a view of the river.
We cast our votes and then left the tolling station.
Otherwise, you will never reach your full potential. What kind of music do you like? I'm in the room with the sofa. And the company is looking for a new sales manager.
You will be visiting your grandparents next weekend. I crawled in the city. I will go out if it is not wet.
And I don't notice anything in particular about this. I'm going to join an English conversation group. She ran the marathon and finished in under 4 hours. What's your favorite food?
I have a pain in my leg. Embarrassment is an emotion. She likes to drink coffee with cream and sugar. I'm likely to like people who are honest and sincere.
She has a lot of money. And I'm going to the nursery. Does your hotel have Wi-Fi?
She is rain quiet.
I'm in the room of the books. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. But I don't think that education is necessarily the best solution.
I ate some chocolate for dessert.
I have a lot of values.
Were you riding a rabbit quietly? I ate some cheese with my crackers.
The oil often makes the officer's gun slippery. The use of force is not permitted.
I'll have to buy a new dress. I need to exchange this euros for dollars. I'm a normal person, and I like to keep things tidy. I will bounce the ball.
The law is clear.
They make a budget every month. Everyone was excited for the concert. I'm going to the store to buy some beans. I will breathe deeply.
Can you help me? I'm looking for the post office. I am likely to look people in the eye when I'm talking to them. I am likely to look people in the eye when I'm talking to them.
We walked across the city to see the famous landmarks.
So I'm reading a book.
The economic crisis led to high rates of poverty.
I would like to write a book about a woman who wonders about the world.
He studies history every day. I shall go home. The chef received the fine for using expired ingredients. The sun rises in the east. As I walked by the river, I felt a sense of peace. They visit their grandparents every month.
I'm driving to the store and I see the car. I must buy a new shirt. I have a meeting with my boss at 2 p.m. I'm going to the restaurant.
I would like to know more about your company. Can you add more salt to my food? He enjoys playing video games in his free time. I'm going to visit my grandparents next week. I can't function in the morning without coffee. I'm going to the store to buy some cheap food. Both the team and the coach were happy with the win.
That was a really great movie. And then there's a lot of those green halves. I'm going out to dinner with my friends, and I thought you might need some help.
The area around the park is very beautiful.
There is always the risk that the company you invest in will go bankrupt.
They have 2 children.
I am a human being, and I am looking to improve my life.
The engineer was very engaged, and he was very entertained. We go to the spa on special occasions.
The child is beyond discipline. So I'm in the room on the left.
I paint socks.
I'm going to the school.
We play board games with our friends on Sundays. He goes to the park on weekends. They buy groceries every week.
What's your favorite river? What is brand? Yes, we have a bar. Can you please give me the book on the table?
She had a Band-Aid on her finger.
I'm cooking dinner.
I'm a nurse and I help people who are sick.
I have a lot of principles.
And I love that color.
The shuttle to the airport costs $10 per person.
She sings beautifully.
I'm looking for a room with a view of the river.
And I cheered for my team at the game. He enjoys playing video games in his free time.
English is the language of the internet. I love to eat pizza on Fridays. I'm going to stay up late tonight.
Another possibility is to start a new project. He was directed to the exit by the security guard.
Do you have any siblings? It's such a pain. I'm going to be a millionaire.
There are many benefits to exercising regularly. The court ruled in favor of the plaintiff.
I need to return some books. I'd like to learn more about that. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
What's the English word for blank? I'm determined to make a difference in the world. The army is on the move. They dance at the party.
I'm going to the vocational school. I don't notice anything in particular about the present situation. The result of the game was a tie.
My first skydiving experience was amazing.
I have a great idea for a new business.
I hope the ball goes in.
I mean, the race was rather close.
She went to the beach with her friends. I shall sleep
He will be a great success.
The clock ticks all day. The sight of blood always disgusts me. We're walking along the beach. A year ago, I started working in this company. Please provide us with your account number. I will go out if it is not freezing. He decided to go for a run to clear his mind. I will not go out if it is hot. I love to climb mountains and explore new trails. I can't function in the morning without coffee.
I'm going to the store to buy some groceries. I am the parent of 3 children.
Can you help me find the right size?
I'm going to the mall. Do you have a restaurant? I have a lot of understanding. Be reliable and accountable to yourself and others. I must go to the store. I'm sorry we don't have any rooms available.
She went to the beach with her friends.
The child is beyond criticism. I need to return some books. I'm bored of this. I'm studying English at the moment.
Should it realize? I don't trust you.
I'm in the room with the dresser.
We make breakfast on weekends. The church was built in the 18th century.
I don't know if I should believe you. Right? It's important to be able to use proper grammar.
It's a fascinating story.
We need to finish this project by the end of the week.
She studied medicine in university and became a doctor. The economy of the country was heavily dependent on tourism.
I'm going to the playground.
I'm really looking forward to the next movie.
Enrichment is the key to a successful life. I have a lot of wisdom.
She couldn't forget the traumatic event from her past. I definitely danced at my wedding. The easy-to-use software was highly popular among users. The defense lawyer argued that his client was not guilty of the crime. My father is a retired teacher. I'm so tired I could sleep for a week. I have the proper papers. I'm going to buy a new car. She watched a documentary about animals in the wild. He owns a car. I make breakfast every morning.
Human trafficking is a huge problem all over the world.
I hope the ball goes in. I have a great time with my friends and family. My approach to solving this problem is different. What's your name? I will not go out if there is a chance of rain. I will not go out if it is freezing.
I'm going to the school. I must start my own business.
Exactly how many people are attending the meeting? I'm going away for the weekend. The moon changes phase throughout the month. You will be visiting your grandparents next weekend.
The situation is beyond the pale of human decency.
I am passionate about making a difference in the lives of others. They volunteer at the local soup kitchen once a week. We walked across the bridge to the other side. I can't believe it's already a December. Time really flies when you're having fun. The egg is delicious. She considered her dog to be her best friend. They dance at the party.
The bottom of the bottle was dirty, and
where they reply,
I enjoyed learning about different cultures.
the black cat crossed the street in front of me.